All right, let's see how many of you guys are actually still online. uh, I apologize. I have been away and not been as active as I should be. We'll see if anyone actually tunes into this live stream. If we got anyone at all. Who we got? Show yourself. Ah, we got some people in the chat. Good stuff. All right. Why is my chat box not working? I am good, Daniel. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to figure out this new camera layout. Not really layout. So, you can call. That's fine. Let me just get the Google Voice up. Boom. Okay. Now let me just make sure I'm actually getting audio feedback for this. Microphone should be boom. Alright, cool. So this should be working. So if anyone wants to call in, you guys can call in. Ah, God, I apologize. This has been a rough stretch of, 2 weeks. So I figured out how to get the little white boxes off this camera. Still using the same camera. But apparently, if you have this camera, you can flip it upside down. And it works.
Call from
Anthony.
To accept, press 1.
Anthony, what's up, dude? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Well, what's happening with your chat box? I was watching the video earlier, and it was completely blank.
It's completely blank, and that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I was kind of screwing around with some stuff when I was fixing the camera. So basically, what I did, I'm still using the same camera, but I guess if you flip the camera upside down, it actually allows you to. Oh, there we go. Now I think the chat box is working. If you flip it upside down, like I guess the white box that I used to have on my screen was because it wanted to focus on my face. But if I flip it upside down, it doesn't recognize that there's two eyes and a mouth, because my mouth is technically above my head and my eyes are down here. And then I just invert the video. So I don't know, it worked. I didn't have to buy any
I have a
camera.
question. Do you watch hockey?
I don't. I should watch more hockey. Everyone asks me that because I do enjoy it when I do watch it. I couldn't tell you any of the
Are you
players'
a
names.
Do you watch Rangers or Islanders?
Oh, I'd watch the Rangers. That's the thing. I'm really good either way as far as, I just want to see a good game. I'm pretty much I don't want to say a fair weather fan outside of the Jets, but I'm a New York fan outside of it. So, do I root for the Islanders to do poorly? No. But, why? What's up?
Oh yeah. I have a question actually. Do you think what do you think is going to happen with the? Do you think the with everybody with Gronk retiring and stuff like that? Do you think the Patriots are still going to dominate the AFC East, blow everybody out?
I don't think they're going to blow everyone out. Did you see the picture of Gronk? Hold on. I'm going to pull up this picture of Gronk so I can show it on the stream because it is fantastic.
He looks happy. He probably looks happy. He's like,
dude, he's like,
Tom Brady.
He is so small. There's no. I'd be shocked if he came back to football. He looks. Let me see if I can find it. It was like.
He would be good in WWE, honestly. His personality fits well in sports entertainment.
I absolutely love it. Let me see if I can pull this over here. Because this picture is absolutely ridiculous that this guy's actually this weight. It could also be playing a little bit of games on us as far as like the camera angles or something. Where is it? Image slash.
Oh, I know the picture. I saw that picture. It's like he looks really skinny.
Dude, he's just in like a t-shirt and he's like got nothing to him. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll get it. Give me just a second. Oh, where the hell did I put it? Maybe it's in downloads. Nope, that's not it. PC. Where did I save this file to? I'm so
While you're
confused.
looking for that picture, what's your realistic projections for who's going to be who's going to be the team underneath the Patriots in the AFC East? Do you think it's going to be the Bills, the Dolphins, like with the best record underneath the Patriots in the AFC East?
I think it's going to be a toss-up. Okay, here, I got the picture up on the screen for you guys that haven't seen it. What am I doing? I'm hitting open. All right, let me shrink this down. I think it's going to be one of the... hold on. I want to get this to where it's actually...
Are you one of those people that are not a Dolphins fan, that you're predicting that they're going to be like number one in the draft and they're going to be drafting like Tua or something like that?
I think the Dolphins are terrible. I think they're going to finish in the basement for sure. I think it's a toss-up between the Jets and the Bills as far as the second-place team, or at least, what should be considered the second-place team right now. I think the Bills are sneaky good, and that's something that has not really been said much, I think, outside of, maybe Jets fans and Bills fans. I think teams are going to be sleeping on the Bills, and we could really go south quick if we lose week 1 against the Bills. We go into the Browns, and they just wind up smoking us, and then the Patriots week 3. We could go 0-3 to start the season, and we'd be in a world of hurt.
Do you play Miami at the beginning of the season in Miami or in New York? Your first game against Miami. Do you guys play them in Miami?
So we versed Miami in Miami November 3rd. I don't know when the other game is. I want to say it's earlier in the season, so I think we versed them at home first.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not sure how it works out, because we usually always have the Patriots. We play the Patriots first.
We do.
Then I'm not sure if it's the Bills or the Jets that we play next. So I'm not sure if it's the Bills that we play at home first. Then we go to the Jets at the Jets at MetLife Stadium. Then I think we play the Jets and the Patriots at the end of the season at home. Usually, when it comes to like how we set up our schedule for our division schedule specifically, I think the 2 home games for the Dolphins against the Patriots and the Jets are usually at the close to the end of the season, like week 13 and 14 or something like that. And then we usually have the Bills. We play the Bills, I think, not back-to-back weeks, but we play the Bills at home. Then we go to the Bills before we play the Patriots and the Jets at home.
Are you a Dolphins fan? Is that what I'm getting at right now?
Yeah, no, I'm a Dolphins fan, but I'm a football fan overall, and I'm so happy that Gronk retired.
Oh, yeah, dude's a beast.
Do you think he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, or do you think...
Yeah, he'll be first ballot. I think he's incredible. I think he's the best tight end to ever play the game, and that's even going back to, or at least the most dominant. I think when you talk about consistency, you have to bring up Tony Gonzalez and, some of those other guys like Gates. But in his prime...
And longevity, too, because he only played 7 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, in his prime, when healthy, if you gave me... It's kind of the Jerry Rice and Randy Moss argument. If you had to give me one player for one game, one reception, one play, whatever it is, I'm taking Gronk and I'm taking Randy Moss over Gonzalez and Rice. But I would take Gonzalez and Rice's career over Gronk, if that makes sense. It's I think Gronk is the more dominant.
That's what I don't like. People blame Tony Gonzalez for not winning a championship. His teams weren't that good when he played.
It's true, yeah. I mean, the
In a-
Chiefs were not very good when he was there. What was his best shot? Was it with the Falcons? When did he retire?
Yeah, the Falcons. The Falcons.
Did he go to that Super Bowl with the Patriots? Was he still on that team, or was he? He might have been done at that point.
No, he was on the team still.
Okay,
That
yeah.
was his last season. That was the last season before he retired.
Yeah, so that's the last. That would be his closest shot, I think. I think he got to the playoffs a few times with the Chiefs, but I think Atlanta was hands down the best team that he's ever played on.
Yeah, so that's what I don't. For certain positions, I understand the Super Bowl argument, like quarterbacks, but I still can't blame Dan Marino for not winning a Super Bowl when he didn't have a defense whatsoever when he played to win a Super Bowl in the playoffs and stuff like that. So you can't really book. That's what I hate about when they do the quarterback comparisons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When they compare like Dan Marino to Tom Brady. Tom Brady has a defense. Dan
Sure.
Marino did it.
Oh yeah.
So
Tom Brady also takes half of the money that he should. If he took the full quarterback salary, I don't think his teams would be as good as they are.
did you see the interview Dan Marino did? This was before this Super Bowl, but the Super before that, which was I think Super Bowl 51 or something like that.
What did he say?
He's like, if I played today, I would have. If I played in with the rules they have today as a quarterback, I would throw for. He said I would throw for 7,000 yards.
It wouldn't shock. I mean, maybe not 7,000, but I mean, it wouldn't shock me to see quarterbacks be far superior than what we're seeing right now with the guys that played later on or played early on. I think the guys we're seeing now are benefiting from the rules far more than any other generation of quarterback.
Yeah, that's what Dan Marino said. Brett Favre benefited from the rules too. The rules started. Did the rules start being lackluster for quarterbacks, like really bad penalties for quarterbacks when he was still playing?
I would say 05, 06. It was whenever the Colts and the Patriots were playing and they started cracking down on the Patriots cornerbacks because Peyton Manning couldn't get his players open to pass him the ball. That's where I really start remembering the shift in ideas. And then when Brady tore his ACL in 2008, I think, the year the Jets had Favre, they changed the rules again. And they said you couldn't go low on the quarterback. So Brady's, not even just Brady, but the Patriots have changed the way the game has been played for a long time. I mean, even going back to the Tuck rule, that was the first time that was called, to my knowledge.
Yeah, no, and people, do you think, honestly, when you watch the replays of that game, do you think that was a fumble, or do you think he actually touched it?
I don't know. I mean, I think there was an attempt to tuck the ball for sure. I don't know if he was necessarily throwing it. I mean, I thought his arm was going forward. I don't think it was an attempted pass, but I think it should have remained a fumble. I think that was a really tough spot to put the team in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a coin flip on that one. I think it could go either way. It set a precedent, and I don't know if it's happened since then.
I think there was something close to that a few years ago, but not the tuck rule.
Yeah, it's more like the open hand rule or something, or that's kind of what you might have seen.
No, the what if catch thing with Dennis Bryant, 2 years ago.
What was it?
You remember the what if catch rule? How they were trying to determine if he actually caught the ball during a playoff game.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, where
that's the closest to the tuck rule that I've ever seen. That they had a problem with determining what was the final call for.
Sure.
For the actual thing, because they weren't sure if he actually caught the ball, if he had full control, because he was going down and he had the balls in his hand, but it was like rattling around, and they considered an incomplete pass. Which, if he had full control before he hit the thing, even though it was juggling. He had it in his hands, and it was juggling after he hit the floor, which is, I don't know why they called it an incomplete pass.
I agree, dude. I'm going to jump to some more callers because I'm only going to be on for an hour tonight. Thanks for calling in. Boom! Ejected from the cockpit. Sorry, guys. Tony G is better than Gronk. Yeah, okay. I can admit that. I don't mind that argument at all because, like I said, I think you take Gronk, or I think you take Gonzalez's career over Gronk's career, but I think I'm still taking Gronk in a one-game situation. A healthy Gronk versus peak Tony G. I take Gronk. Let's see. What else we got in here? What are you guys? Camera looks great. Thank you, Joseph. So I'm tossing around the idea of changing up this whole formula that I got going on as far as my framing goes. And I'm trying to figure out if I should keep the chat on the video side right here, or if you guys just open it on desktop and you see the chat already. So you're really seeing two chats. Let me know.
Call from.
Grandpa Mark.
To accept, press 1.
What's good, brother? How you doing?
You son of a bitch, where have you been?
I know, I'm sorry. So last week I had an outing that started at 2 o'clock, so they weren't done until I don't think I left work till 11:30. And I was like, I should have sent something out, and I didn't. And then today I was supposed to be home. We were doing inventory for the shop, and something went wrong, and I had to stay longer. And I was like, I just got to come on and vent to people. So I apologize.
So what you work in the golf industry? What are you, caddy?
No, I'm the director of golf. I have.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff on my plate right now. My event coordinator, who's a real close friend of mine, he actually got married 2 Fridays ago, and he's on his honeymoon. So I've been playing event coordinator and director at the same time. So I've been putting in a lot of hours that I wasn't really.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Gotta
All right,
cover that
listen,
guy.
I got to go on a little bit of event, but it's not a Jets thing. It's a Giants thing.
Ooh, go for it. I want to hear it.
Okay. Well, I've gotten very upset because there are certain Giant fans out there on YouTube that I tune into, and one night these people would talk. You know, first they have this obsession with Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, of course.
Now, yeah. Look, I mean, Lawrence Taylor was great at his position.
Mm-hmm.
He changed the way the position was played, and so on and so forth. But there was a night where a couple of guys are talking about it, and there's nobody compares to LT. Nobody compares to LT, and people are chiming in and saying names that, possible comparisons and this and that. But this is what gets me mad in general. Let me ask you,
Mm-hmm.
if you were going to compare another outside linebacker that played the same position, a linebacker that pretty much just rushes the passer, who would you compare to LT? And I'm not talking about current. I'm talking about older players also.
That's tough because my knowledge of football, I respect a lot of the older guys, but it kind of ends with what I've been alive for and what I've watched. If I had to pick a prime pass rusher, God, Von Miller's incredible. He's really good.
Oh, yes. But this is the angle I'm working here. Every single time LT's name is brought up,
Mm-hmm.
nobody ever mentions Derek Thomas.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Now, if you look at
Baltimore?
Derek, if you, and I'm not saying he was better than LT, but he's without a doubt in every way, physically, his height, his weight, his style of play, the way he rushed the quarterback and so forth. And he played, I think, 2 or 3 years less. Obviously, he unfortunately was killed in a car accident.
Yeah.
But if you watch his highlights and you look at his stats,
Yeah, I got him pulled up right now.
they're pretty comparable to LT. And a lot of people don't. This is one stat that a lot of people forget about. Do you remember, or do you know that Derek Thomas holds the single game sack record. You know how many sacks he had in one game?
Hold on, I'll find it. Oh no, I'm not gonna find it. I don't know. Tell me.
Take a guess.
6 sacks against the Oakland Raiders.
Well, no, it was more. It was 7.
Mother trucker. The next player to come close to breaking his. Oh, yep, I'm wrong. I read too far.
Yeah, I mean that it just pisses me off. I don't know. It's like a pet peeve I have when people talk about LT that they never ever. And I was never a Derek Thomas fan. I was never a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off for some reason. I don't know. So I figured I'd come on your show and vent a little bit about it. You know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When you look at their sacks, let's see. Derek Thomas in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seasons has 126.5. LT has 132.5.
Right. So I mean, they're very similar.
12, 13, and that's in 13 seasons. So, like, there's a stretch in there.
Right. Yeah. LT played a couple. Look, I'm like
Dude,
I said once
LT was in
again.
New York, though. That's the whole thing. Kansas City, you're in, middle of the country. You're not getting a lot of love media-wise.
Oh yeah, no. I absolutely understand it, but I couldn't care if he played for the fucking Louisville douchebags.
Could you imagine if Von Miller was allowed to like blow lines of coke like Lawrence Taylor was? It'd be like all sorts of jacked up.
Right. No, absolutely. But yeah, no, Giants fans just lately have been really on my last nerve. It's not just the LT thing. It's the whole Daniel Jones thing and this and that and blah blah blah. It's driving me nuts, man. I can't stand it. But yeah, really, look, I can't believe training camp's only 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm going. I think it starts the 27th. I'm missing the first 2, so the 27th and 28th, I think, are the first 2 days of training camp. They're sold out already. But I'm going to the green and white scrimmage at Rutgers Stadium.
Rutgers, right. Yeah, that should be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I ordered my new Jet jersey, by the way. I said I was going to go with a Jamal Adams white jersey, but then I started thinking when I'm on camera and the light and everything, I figured it might not look as good. So I went with a green one, which works out well because I have, it's a Jet channel and you want to see green.
Just out of curiosity, what's that costing you?
$100. I went with the silk screen kind of not embroidered one. I don't really care one way or the other, so I went with $100.
Right. No, that's not a bad price.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? Shit, I forgot. I apologize.
No, it's all right.
I'm getting older. I think dementia might be setting in. So, but yeah. So anyway, that's really what I wanted to
vent about.
I wanted to chime in about. But I realize I know you've been busy in this and that. But are you going to try to do a weekly thing, because I know this is the absolute slowest time of year. So
this has been the slowest time. It's been tough because I was off on Saturday, and I started like editing a video, or not even editing. I started filming a video, and I ranted for like 20 minutes, where I would like edit it down. It'd probably be about 5 or 6 minutes, and I was like, man, I'm just not talking about anything I care about right now, and I didn't want to put out crap content, so I was just like, well, I guess I'll do the live stream, and I wanted to do it every week, but I guess with it being this dead, I should probably go every other week. But we should get into good football talk soon, especially with training camp right around the corner. I want to do a fantasy football kind of thing, where I do like the top running backs, the top quarterbacks, who I would pick, who I would think are sleepers, that sort of thing. I have a few plans for the channel. And not even just here. I have another platform that I'm going to be making a shift to. I'm still going to do my YouTube stuff, but I have a lot of interesting ideas, especially with the live stream stuff. Like this whole frame that's around me right now, I have some fun ideas with what I could do with that. What do you think, I'll ask you since you're always on here, the chat on the side of the video that I have on my frame, do you like that there? Or do you use desktop and...
Honestly, I mean, the live chat on the side of the. I mean, it's kind of. I don't think anybody's following that. I mean, you can look. I'm talking to you from my phone.
Sure.
So I mean, you can't even on my phone. I can't even make it out.
So
You know. So I mean, everybody's in the actual live chat. Underneath. So.
That's what I'm thinking. So like all the stuff that I have on there, because I want to redo this, I can get rid of that whole side, because I think most people are probably looking at the stuff below it if they're on mobile or if they're on desktop to the right. So I'm trying to I'm putzing around with some stuff so it'll look a little different. I'll get rid of that little subscribe button on the bottom because you guys are already subscribed. No one's getting this notification and finding this for the first time. I don't think, at least.
Right. But just once again, I know I said this to you the last time I spoke to you, and you just mentioned it a couple of minutes ago that you didn't want to put out crap content. But
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for not doing that, because there are a lot of other guys out there that are putting out absolute horseshit.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, I want to have stuff that you guys look forward to watching, and when I feel like I don't have something to talk about, that kind of trips me
Yeah.
up. I'm like,
Hey, look, I gotta tell you, me personally, tonight when 8 o'clock came around, I turned on my phone. I'm like, where the hell is it?
I was so mad. I was like, oh, I want to be online because I didn't have. I'm not gonna be here next week. So actually, I should say it's every other week. Next week, I'm flying down to Florida, see some family on Saturday. So I'm going to kind of unplug and not talk to anyone.
Right. Look, it's like we said, it's the slow time anyway. So in 3 weeks from now, you're going to be cocked and loaded, you know?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. I'm going to have fun with all this stuff. Do you think I should... I guess everyone's going to be watching the game as it's happening. I was going to say, should I live stream during our games, or if I should...
I think, look, there are other guys, Bad Dog, the entertainer, who is now, Sports Fury, or going to be Sports Fury.
Yeah, he's going down there.
And, yeah, I mean, all of those guys, I chime in on their live streams when they're doing games, and they get a lot of people in there, so... Look, I mean, all you can do is give it a shot and see how it goes.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I haven't done many videos in season. I definitely haven't done any live stuff. All my live stuff started in free agency, so it's all kind of new, regardless to me. So
yeah, I think you should definitely give a game a shot. You try it out with maybe a preseason game and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll see how many people tune in for that. I could do that.
Right,
throw the game up on the computer and just watch that while because I don't think I'm legally allowed to actually show it on my screen. I think people get
you're not allowed. You can't do that stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely would not want you to be one of those YouTubers that they demonetize and they give you all kinds of crap. You don't want that.
I don't get too much from doing this right now. Anyway, I just do it for fun and I like talking to you guys. Hopefully, I can make this a career. This would be fun.
Well, hopefully we'll get you up there so you can be heavily monetized.
My dude. Hey, the best thing you could do is tell a friend to watch and have them tune in, and that goes a long way.
Oh, absolutely. I actually do. How many people that I've told that actually have tuned in, I couldn't tell you. But believe me, you and Jet Central I always talk about.
I appreciate it. It means a lot.
All right, so I will not speak to you next week. I'll speak to you in 2.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you later, Mark.
Take care.
Bye. Mark doesn't get ejected from the cockpit because Grandpa Mark is my dude. Why didn't I get a Sam Darnold jersey, Daniel? Because I got a Sam Darnold jersey right now. This is his rookie jersey. It's like his rookie playing card. I wanted a Jamal Adams jersey. I love Jamal Adams. I think he is a stud. I think he's the best safety in the NFL. That's actually what I was going to make my video about, and I care about it. But it's such a weird time of year to have to bring that up. So I don't know. I might piece some more things together and then actually put that video out. Or maybe I'll wait till I get my jersey in, then I'll put the video out. Debut it like that. See? I got a whole bunch of stats that I really like on him, and I don't know. I love Jamal Adams. Thanks for following me on Insta. Henry, you're welcome. Boom. You guys follow me on Instagram, I'll end up following you back. I like stuff. Gilbert, I'm glad to see you too. Someone said something up here. What did you guys say? Name of the intro song. I didn't do the intro song today, but it's called Rock Angel. It's usually in the description of my stuff. I didn't actually put it on this one because I just jumped online and started streaming. So, sorry. What else we got in here? What did you guys talk about earlier? Bum bum bum. Are you playing this upcoming Madden, Joe Musilli? I'm probably gonna. I guess I should get it because people care about it. I don't know. I'm not a big Madden fan. I used to play it a lot in like 08, 09. And then it started changing, and then I bought the most recent one, and I got really bad at it. Really bad. So, I don't know how much Madden I'm going to be playing. But, I could go over what I think of the ratings, and who I think should be higher, who I think should be lower. Things of that nature. If you guys like that, let me know. Glad to see you on, Gilbert. I like you. Madden hasn't been good since 2011. Tyson, I think I agree. I don't know. I don't have many things to go off of. I have, the fact that I played the older Maddens. Actually, Madden 2006 was my favorite. That was probably my favorite thing. EA copies and pastes. Graphics still looks the same as 2014. No, I agree. I played this year's one. I was like, oh, this is all right. I'd rather, when I play a video game, I want it to be a video game. I don't want it to be, sort of real life. EA's already kind of crappy anyway, so I don't know how I feel about them. Official, young, cat. You change your name? Change your name, dude. What's up? Hi, dude. Yeah, so I got a few different ideas for the channel. Let me know in the comment box if you guys want this comment box to actually stay up there, or if you want me to get rid of it, because I can get rid of this. NFL 2K5. I don't remember playing that. I remember the 2K games. I don't know if it was 2K5 though. No, seriously, let me know what you think of this chat thing, because I'm trying to redo this whole overlay thing to have fun with stuff, and I don't exactly know what I want to do with it yet. I'm thinking about making the jump to Twitch. Probably in late in the year, probably November, December, when my season slows down. So that channel's not up and running yet, but I'll eventually have that going. So there's some fun things I could do on Twitch, and I think it'd be cool to do more of a chat call-in show, or a chat show as opposed to a call-in show. Maybe do a few more things. If you guys like video games, maybe play some video games. I don't know. I haven't really gone that far into it yet. And there's 20 of you guys in here, so I don't know. Let's see. What do we got? Crowd had actual animations, cheerleaders, realistic, engine for time, insane, customization of player animations. You know what game I really liked was NFL Blitz, and I liked the old one. The old one was great. That's one of my favorite football games, but the one they made for PlayStation 2, where you could give a dude steroids and you watch the bone break. It was, I think it was rated R, whatever, video games are, mature, I guess. That was a pretty robust game. At least it was interesting in that respect. I don't know. Man, I'm surprised we even got 20 people in here. Oh, we got 19 now. Got 19 people in here, I got 13 likes. Oh, drop a like. Like this. It's pretty unorganized tonight. I apologize, guys. Normally I'd have some chat polls up. Becca's probably mad at me for doing a live stream after not seeing her. There was a stretch of 3 days where I didn't see Becca awake. I left when she was asleep, and I came home when she was asleep. Tecmo Bowl. I didn't really play that much. I know it, but I didn't really play it much. I'm definitely more of an early Madden. Madden 04 was the first Madden that I really played on a console. I had Madden, I think, 98. I want to say it was Eddie George on the front of it. I could be wrong. It was one of those late 90s, early 2000s Madden games on the PC where you could transform everyone. You'd put in a cheat code and you'd get maybe zombies or Wild West games and stuff like that. Well, I want cheat codes back in games. Cheat codes make those kind of games fun. Yeah, online gaming is a blast, but I don't know, whatever. Excited for Jet season. Only con is that means summer is over. At least September is mostly warm. October can sometimes be. I love football season. When football season starts, that means, like, I like the summer, don't get me wrong. But football season, I like the leaves changing. My birthdays, like in late fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween, all these different things are a lot of fun. I prefer the fall. The fall is probably my favorite time of year. And you know what? I really like winter too, because I'm a skier and a snowboarder. So I will, do that sort of stuff in the winter as well. Although I only went riding once this year, and that was a little sad. You guys have probably seen some of my videos. I'll have my gear in the back. I gotta get my own office, because right now I don't really have the fun, backgroundy kind of stuff that makes a stream fun, or a YouTube video fun. I just have these curtains and stuff. I do with what I can. And I got a goofy hat that I should probably try to get an affiliate link for. For anyone who wants a goofy fucking hat. Alright. Better season, Le'Veon Bell or Robbie? Bell, all day. Now, I like Robbie a lot. Did anyone watch Robbie actually beat Alvin Kamara in a 40-yard sprint? Yes. Robbie's the man. What else you got? This part of the offseason is very boring. Henry, I completely agree, which is why we have 20 people in this damn chat. Or I'm just really bad at this. It could be a combo of both. Or I'm just because I'm an hour late, too. We'll see, whatever. Ken O'Brien was the Jets quarterback on Tecmo Bowl. Wow. Okay, so that would have been like 95, I think. When did Vinny get here? Vinny was 96 or 7. Ryan, my heart broken. Cheer me up. Who said that? Hall of Fame. Why is your heart broken? Do I got to come over there and kick some kneecaps? Since you couldn't come to OTA. Since you couldn't come to OTA with me. When you come into camp, I got to take that day off. I want to go to camp. I really do, but I don't have Meatball. Do I have Twitter? Are you looking at the thing up top? Look at the thing up top. I got Twitter, Meatball. Of course I got Twitter. YouTube Hall of Fame. I would have loved to go to that with you, but I wasn't able to. I apologize. This time is like really my busy season for work. August, I haven't told Joe this yet. Joe's the event coordinator. I haven't told him that I'm not going to be there for an outing in August, but he's going to figure that out pretty quick, because I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to the green and white scrimmage. Got to go talk to people. Got to go see stuff. Daniel Jones is a 64 in the next Madden. Did they release all these Madden ratings? Is that like a thing right now that I just totally missed on? This is certainly possible. I haven't been online for like any of this stuff yet. My Jets forum is not talking about Madden yet. So it might all be guesses. I don't know. Meatball Farm. Right in front of my face. You have to let people know in advance when you're going live. I know. I got to do that. I was at work today, and I think I'll probably be a little more proactive when it comes towards like in season and like actually, I don't want to say advertise, but actually like post on Instagram and Twitter and probably Facebook. It's those kind of things that make the stream a lot more fun. I remember when I did the Le'Veon Bell stream, I think I had like 200-something people in here. That was rocking. It was a blast, and that was when my audio was all garbage too. So I really need to step up my game and actually get involved with people. And then we'll see. Maybe we'll have a little bit more consistency. I want to do like a recap of each NFL weekend before Monday Night Football on here, and maybe this will turn into a Monday Night Football stream and watch kind of thing, and we can all, BS together on this. Ryan, do you play Madden? Not very well. I used to play Madden. I used to be pretty good at it too. But I played the new version, and I'm not very good. I used to be able to play on Hall of Fame or All Pro or whatever, or All Madden, and like be real good. And when I played on my friends, this was like before, internet and online play for Madden got real big. So if I were to compete with other online players, probably would not play very well. I'm more of a first-person shooter kind of game. Which, fun fact, or not fun fact, but for the 21 people that are watching in here, if I were to go on Twitch, would you guys want me to play a football game, or would you guys want to hang out and talk football while I play some other kind of game? Because I feel like that's more interesting. I don't think Madden's a very fun game to watch, but I could be wrong. I don't really know. If you never need a SO, I don't mind helping. I have like 800 followers. SO, what's an SO? Shout out. Oh, if you ever need a shout out, I don't mind helping. Yeah, dude, Hall of Fame? Why not? Shout it out. Let's talk. 247. We'll see. Curtis in his prime or L. Bell? I love me some Curtis Martin, so I'm going to say Curtis Martin because I'm a Jets fan, but Le'Veon Bell is a freaking beast. Hi, Beatdown Crew. What up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Slid in with 14 minutes left. What games would you play? Vinny, I don't know. That's the thing. So I don't know if I should play games. I mean, I could. Or if I do like a just chatting thing, where it's basically this, but I have a little more freedom to kind of do some stuff, and a little more animations and things that I could have fun with. I have some ideas for some of the emotes and badges and stuff like that I have to work on. But this is something that I'm not launching until probably November or December. Ideally, that's kind of the game plan. But what's cool is I'd be able to utilize more than one camera, I think. Possibly. We'll see. I'm using a capture card right now with this camera. Big Green, my boy! What up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I played Gangrene David and won 48-10 and made him quit before half. That's funny. Now, I'm not going to play you in Madden because I'm not very good at it. But I would wipe the floor with you guys in some of these first-person shooter games. Some of them. I can't say all of them because I'm not that good. I don't play as many video games as I used to. I used to play Call of Duty 4, like all those COD games, and I was filthy for a while. There was like a sad part of my life where I was just online like all the time. And I want to say it was like 60 days on my COD 4 account, which was just bananas. Big Green, I know you're late, and it's fine because I was supposed to be on at 8 o'clock, and I wasn't. Whoa! V-Man, $5. Going from Mac to Douglas is like going from a Chinese Les Paul to Keith Richards Les Paul. Okay. I like it. Thank you, V-Man. Thank you for the $5 donation. That means a lot. And you get a little Sam Darnold emoji guy right down there. Whoop. And when I make this whole stream bigger, I'm going to have that pop up way faster and way bigger. But I appreciate that. I like this kind of stuff. I don't really get too many of those things. I'll play you in Madden or COD back in high school. I don't know if I'd play COD. I like Battlefield. I'm a big Battlefield guy right now. But I also think, I don't know where the value in this channel is in the live stream. I don't know if the value's in the conversation and the camaraderie that we have, bantering back and forth and talking football, and the game is just something to watch while we do that, which is kind of what I felt like. Like, some people said, hey, you should play Madden because you're a football channel. But, I don't know, I think playing Madden is boring on, like, I wouldn't want to sit and watch someone play Madden. Like, I would sit and watch someone play, like, God of War or, like, a shooter or something, as long as we got to do the same conversation that we would normally do. I think I'm probably going to change the name of my channel if I jump to Twitch. I might do something that's not quite, it's going to be Jets-oriented, but not quite, I don't think I'll name it Jets Talk 24/7. It is currently right now, so if you guys want to follow me on that, you guys could technically do that. But it's not set up at all, and it's really, shanty. But you guys could be the first followers if you want to follow a channel with no videos or no nothing on it. Let's see. Meatball, conversation. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking conversation, and I think just playing a game that I can still converse with is something that would be fun. When did you start the stream? Big Green, I started the stream at like 9:05. I got late to here. What'd you guys say? I don't play games that end in 5 and under. Is that supposed to be minutes? Something like that. Yeah, no. See, I like games. I don't know. I like shooter games because I think they're fun. But you gotta have enough of a lobby. So I think those games like a Fortnite or like an Apex, those kind of games. I'm not really good at Fortnite, but Apex I was all right at. There's a lot of downtime to actually talk, so that's something I could play around with. But I have a really fun idea for an animation below the video screen that would be kind of fun, that I think people would get a kick out of. My wife doesn't like my games. Yeah, no, my fiance doesn't like me playing, she calls it the horse game. I was playing Red Dead Redemption for a while. And that's something I could not focus. I would not be able to focus on that. You know, if I tried to talk to you guys while I was, V-Man 5 and under bin at stores. That's what you're talking about, yeah. Those are always good. Rebrand, how about the cockpit? That's what it would be. So, Meatball, the cockpit is what the Twitch stream is going to wind up being. And it's going to be, I'm going to have the hat on. That's a big thing. I don't know if I'll go with the jersey yet, because I don't know if I want to brand it so much Jets as much as I want to brand it kind of football and have it, because I sort of almost pigeonholed myself by doing just Jet stuff on YouTube, which is okay. I like you guys.
Call from
David Gangrene.
to accept, press 1.
What's good, brother?
Mr. Cockpit in the house.
Ah! I was so late getting on this stream. I was like an hour late with this whole thing. But, how you doing, dude? What did I talk to you last week?
What's up? Huh?
I talked to you, a week ago? Maybe not even a week ago. A few days ago?
Oh yeah, I mean we kind of talked a little bit about the personal stuff, but
Yeah, no. What do you feeling football-wise? You going to the scrimmage?
I am actually
Cool. I will be there. I picked up...
good. We can get another in-person collab going.
Yeah, we could do something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna... I probably won't live stream from there. I'll probably just have fun there and then make a video maybe afterwards
Yeah.
of some stuff. So if you want to go live, I'll go live, there with
We'll
you.
work it out throughout the time. But I'm also trying to figure out this training camp tickets. I think sold out pretty quickly. Oh my God! Screw off, Kyle.
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about, Kyle? What happened?
YouTube HOF. That's our buddy Kyle.
Oh!
That tells a little bit about how I beat him.
That's who it was. I was like, I know this. What is it? Oh, yeah. Apparently he destroyed you and you quit after halftime in Madden.
I swear, that was one of the worst Madden games I've ever played. I don't even want to talk about it.
I'll ask you too. So I was kind of tossing around the idea of going to Twitch and doing some other stuff.
Sportscaster.
Well, see, I don't know if I want to do. I don't want to do like sports. I want to do sports, but I don't want to play like Madden on Twitch. Like I'd rather play a different game and talk to people with like an interesting sort of. I don't know. I'm bouncing around the idea. I have some different layout ideas. I don't know if my layout's going to be ready for my next live stream on YouTube, but I have some fun ideas that I want to do with that too.
Hey man, go for it.
I might as well give it a try. What do you think? So the chat on the side, I was talking to Mark about it, and he says people probably don't pay attention to the one that's on the screen because they're all looking at the chat below, or if they're on desktop, they're looking at the one to the right. So you really can't see the chat on screen anyway.
Oh yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it's good to also have it on demand. But like when people watch it back, and like in case there is issues with the chat, I mean, you could at least have that pop up. But
Yeah, I guess.
but
GG.
anyway, let's talk some football, shall we?
Yeah, let's talk some football. What's on your mind?
Well, I mean, I actually just made a video earlier today. I posted on my channel on some potential under the radar breakout players. I have 5 of them because like everyone's revolving their most excitement around Le'Veon Bell, C.J. Mosley, Sam Darnold, Jamal Adams, Quinnen Williams. But like I think there's some under the radar guys to watch out for. Like the 5 I have in particular are Tremaine Johnson, who I think can really bounce back under Greg Williams' defense.
Yeah.
Henry Johnson, who I think is really trying to step up his game, and you kind of see how he's trying to improve his conditioning. He also wants to improve his run stop, and you kind of want to see him mold into more of an all-around defensive lineman.
Who was it? I missed. I didn't hear the name.
Henry Anderson.
Oh, Henry. Yeah. Okay.
Like good one, I think I said Quincy.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's up for
now-
a big year.
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, like he's got to stay healthy, and that way you could kind of get his 2016 player back, where like you saw him like kind of be more of that all around receiver, because he's good, he's phenomenal with yards after catch, but like once once you kind of experiment more with him, like he's also a pretty underrated deep ball threat, and he's a big body receiver as well. Number 2, I said Chris Herndon, because I really liked how he grew as a 4th round pick last year too, because like there were some concerns with him.
I'm a big
But,
Chris Herndon fan. I drafted him in my dynasty league, and he did not disappoint me.
Yeah, like I actually grew into a Chris Herndon fan. Like I was concerned with him at first because like he was dropping some balls, and like he did have a little bit of some cleanups that he needed to kind of clean up himself. But
Sure.
he actually, believe it or not, like he impressed me a lot more throughout the season, and like you see the connection that he's growing with Sam Darnold. Like that's something definitely going to be something to watch out for too this year. And number 1, I said Robbie Anderson, who, to be honest, I think he's going to have 1,000 yards this year.
I think this offense is going to be dramatically different with Le'Veon Bell. And I think Robbie could go for 1,000. I think Quincy could go for 1,000. I think Bell could go for 1,000. I really think those 3 could go off. I think Quincy's probably the longest shot to get the 1,000 yards, just because his health is probably going to play a factor in this. I don't know what to expect from Herndon. I do expect him to do well. I mean, tight end numbers are kind of tricky to project. Crowder, I think, is going to have a good season. I think, like you said, Tremaine Johnson, I think he's going to have a big bounce back year. I think Darryl Roberts is going to be fine as the number 2 corner. I think there's going to be some interesting. I hope we bring back Mo Claiborne. I would like to bring him back. Even if he's the 3rd corner or something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind bringing Claiborne back at this point. I mean, there's really not much left at corner anyway, unless somehow Joe Douglas pulls something that we don't expect, like an unexpected trade. But
Alex Arroyo is going to have his son in October and going to name his middle name Samuel. Very cool.
You gotta love Alex, man.
Hey, dude. Gotta give him a little bit of a shout out. Samuel. Babe Samuel. What's his first name going to be? Did I miss it in here? First name's going to be like Darrell. Darrell Revis. Darrell Samuel Revis Arroyo.
Oh, wow.
Probably
Are
not.
you trying to get out the training camp?
What was that?
Are you trying to get out the training camp?
I would like to get out to training camp. I don't know if it's going to wind up happening because the first 2 days are sold out. So if someone's got an extra ticket, wants to hook a brother up,
Anyone got extra tickets, hook me and Ryan up.
one of those 24 people that are in the chat that are, me watching the live chat and you being the other guy.
Yeah, we could have another in-person collab at training camp, because training camp was fun last year. Like, literally, I think all the training camps are sold out, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be an exciting year. I don't know if you were in the stream yet, but I bought my Jamal Adams jersey. I went with the Gotham green. I was going to go with the white. I said I wanted the white. I like the white a lot. I think in person the white looks hot and like looks real good. But I went with the green because... What was that?
You bought your jersey live on your stream? You went on NFLshop.com and you just bought it right when everyone was watching?
No. I bought it yesterday or 2 days ago. It still hasn't come in. I was hoping it would come in by today, but it'll probably be in for... I'll probably be...
Jonathan Gave our training camp text me. Oh, bet. Kyle, I'll hit you up.
Kyle, yeah, trying to go train camp. Like, dude.
I'll hit him up later.
And if you have extra tickets... See, no one's got tickets. That's the thing. They're like, oh, everyone... They're going to give away tickets. That's what it's going to wind up being. It's going to be like, ooh, sold out camp, but you can't get it unless you enter some stupid contest or something like that. I don't know.
Unbelievable. That's the problem. Like, training camp sold out relatively quickly. I actually should have waited. I actually should have planned it out in advance. But we got the scrimmage, so it doesn't really matter. But,
yeah.
At least, being at Rutgers, it's actually pretty nice over there, considering that.
I've never been.
I went last year. It was actually pretty fun. Granted, like I hated the fact of parking in the grass because I remember when I got home that night, my tires were like completely dirty, so I had to go wash them the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to the green and white scrimmage back when it might have been the Tebow year. That might have been the last one I went to. Jesus Christ.
Wait, you went to when?
I want to say the last green and white scrimmage I went to was up in Cortland, and it was when I think we had Tebow. I think that was the year.
Really?
I really do. I think that was the last time I went to one. I'm trying to think.
None.
Maybe it had to be. It was definitely in Cortland.
Well, dude, you got a record prediction this year?
Record prediction? Well, my scheduled prediction that I had when I made that video was 10-6. That was kind of optimistic. It's probably realistically 9-7. I think we probably missed the playoffs this year. We should absolutely be over 8-8, but I think 2020 is the year that the Jets are going to make a lot of noise. I think there's a lot of pieces falling into place, and I think this year is going to get a lot of hype. And there may be some disappointment at the end of the year, but this whole thing is a growing process, and I think we're locked and loaded for 2020.
Well, week 17 in Buffalo, yeah, that's definitely gonna bring back some pain and anguish.
Oh, dude, that's the thing. That's what's going to happen. We're going to wind up losing to Buffalo, and there's going to be some weird outside chance that we could make the playoffs. But I don't think this is the year for the Jets. I would be pretty surprised.
I would be surprised too. Don't get me wrong. Someone's saying, would you trade 2020 first and second for AJ Boye?
Boyd. Johnny, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Jalen Ramsey? Maybe.
I think he's talking about AJ Bouye.
Yeah. Would you rather trade our 4th or 5th D lineman or our 4th or 5th linebacker for a cornerback? Alex, I think we're all right at cornerback. I think there's a lot of people that are like panicked at the cornerback position, and we're thin. I'll say that, but I think at the top, I think we're going to be okay. I think because of our pass rush that we got with Ja'Kai Polite, with Quinnen Williams, with Anderson and Williams coming back, I think, and even Mosley, and having Williamson be able to rush instead of being like the main guy, I think all these things are going to come into play, and I think our cornerbacks are going to be significantly better because of it. Just watch.
Well, yeah, if the pass rush can actually correspond, then like you could definitely see our corner production. Like I think the corner production, the pass rush, kind of corresponds to a sense where like you get after the quarterback, you pressure the quarterback, and the corner can have a better chance of making a pretty good play. So.
Big Green, I saw your comment. I'm an Xbox guy. Unfortunately, I used to have PlayStation. I'm an Xbox guy. I do have, I'll go on, what's it called, Steam, and I'll play games like that, like on there. So I'll go back and forth. It depends what I want to do. I don't know. I don't know what game I want to play yet.
So I can add you on Xbox now?
I don't know. We'll see. It's not Jets Talk 24/7. There's no way you're gonna figure out my name. We'll see if I'll actually I'll have to make a new one. I'll have to make it the cockpit. I think that's what it's gonna wind up being. And I'll have some fun with it. It'll still be a football channel, but I don't want to necessarily brand myself solely as Jets.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job at it.
Well, the YouTube stuff's going to stay Jets. If I were to rebrand the YouTube channel, it might be the cockpit with like a Jets Talk segment. That was the one thing that I thought about possibly doing. I don't necessarily know if I want to do that because I know my stuff about the Jets. I have opinions on other stuff, but I don't know. What is this Noah saying? Hate to burst your bubble, but Bell isn't getting 1,900 yards from scrimmage behind the Jets line. He's not getting 1,900 yards this year. I'm sorry. Bell will get probably 1,300 yards, and I'll be happy with that. I'd be stoked with 1,300 yards.
I'll be happy if Le'Veon Bell can perform up to his par, and by his par I mean elite level status.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think if you can get 1,300 yards from Bell, that's a good season, especially after taking a year off.
And with the contract we're giving him too.
Yeah, but I'm not even worried about the money. Like, I know there's a human element in the locker room. Like, nothing hurts more than finding out you're getting paid less than the player next to you, and that guy's underperforming and you're overperforming. Like, that kind of sucks. Like, that happens. But Like, could you imagine like another running back on our team? Like, what if Montgomery just like goes off and Bell's making $14.25 million a year, and he's just like, oh, what the hell? Like this Jamoke over here. I don't know.
What about Bilal Powell?
I love me some Bilal Powell, but I don't know. I'm not expecting a ton from him. If we get what we got out of him in the past, I would be totally stoked. No, 1,300 yards total. That's rushing and receiving. That's what I'm thinking.
Rushing and I feel like he's going to get more receiving yards than he will get rushing yards.
I don't believe that for a second. I think he'll definitely have more rushing yards, but I think it'll probably be like an 800-500 split.
I think you'll see more. No, I that came out wrong. Like you'll definitely see more receiving yards out of him than people will think. That came out wrong.
Yeah, see, so Kyle's saying 1,300 yards is still less than 100 yards per game. That's kind of soft. I agree, but I don't know if we should expect over 100 yards per game from Bell. Like, I don't think we're going to get 1,600 yards out of Bell. I think we're going to try and work him in nice and slow. He may miss some games with injury, coming off, a year off. I would say 1,300 yards from Bell is a good season. It doesn't justify his price tag, but I would be happy with that compared to, his days in Pittsburgh behind that offensive line versus our offensive line.
Pretty much.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, dude. I'm only on for an hour tonight. I'm going to eject you from the cockpit. We'll talk soon. We're definitely going to the scrimmage. And
Definitely we are.
I'm not going to be on next week, guys. I have vacation. I'm going away, so we'll do an every other week thing until we start getting some more consistent football news. Guys, I love your faces. I have to see if my song will play.